I got a terrible screeching noise coming from the engine on this 2011 Honda Pilot. Okay, so what we got on the docket today, as you saw from the intro, I got a terrible screeching noise coming from the engine on this 2011 Honda Pilot. Now, from experience, 24 years, it's usually going to be a belt tensioner and a belt. So that's what we're going to replace today and get rid of that noise. Now, you guys saw what it was doing in the nighttime, but let me see what it does in the daytime, because maybe the weather has something to do with it, because rubber will expand and shrink and everything else. So let's just see if it squeaks now. And a little bit of squeaking. Squeaky, squeak, squeak. See, that's the weird part. It'll stop squeaking when it's hot outside, but when it's cold, wait. Sounds like I got a bunch of birds in my engine. Now, before I go ahead and take all this stuff apart, I want to bring this to your attention. If you see the belt here, this is the old belt, of course, but you see this? See how it's got these lines in it? Well, those lines aren't supposed to be there. So pretty much this belt is on its way out, because it looks like it's about to shred and come apart. If you start to see that, I'd go ahead and replace it anyways. But like I said, this belt is rubber, of course, and it will shrink and expand, shrink and expand, and cause all these noises. But we're just gonna go ahead and put the tensioner in too, so all this stuff will be brand new. Now, the reason why we take the wheel off of the right front, jack it up, and support it with a jack stand, don't want you guys to kill me in the comments like you did before, but like I said, I'm being safe, got a jack stand under. The reason why we take it off is because we need to get to the 14mm bolt that holds the tensioner shock on, and that sits on the bottom of the engine. Let me show you. Right up in here, you see that? Tensioner is right here. This is the shock for the tensioner. We need to take that 14mm out, but the first thing we need to do is we need to take the tension off of that belt, because if I take that thing off now, I'm probably going to get hurt. So what we need to do here is take the coolant bottle out, get this out of the way, and take your power steering pump reservoir, move that out of the way, and we should be able to get down to the tensioner to release it. Okay, now to take the tension off of that belt, we got to get down to the release point of the tensioner. Now, I know you guys can't see it, so I'm going to show you guys on the new tensioner. This is the new tensioner here. Now, they got these two little points here, which they are 19mm socket or 3/4 socket, whichever you have. You can get it from the top, which we're going to do on this one, or you can get it from the bottom on this one. So kind of gives you 2 points to be able to push that shock in to release the tension off that belt. So grab your ratchet here, and we're just gonna have to go over here and place this thing all the way down here. I don't think you can see it very good, but I'm gonna try and get it down there. Okay, maybe you can see it, not sure. Now, I have my ratchet on it, but let me get you a better picture of it. Pull you all the way down here. There we go. Right here is where you're going to be pulling on this, actually pushing towards the cab like this to release the tension. There we go. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. There we go. Alrighty, and it is released. Good stuff. Alright. Now, of course, take your ratchet off because we're not going to need that right now. And then just fish this thing on out. And guys, if you don't remember how the belt went on or routed, I'll put a picture right up in here to show you exactly how the belt was routed, because I know for a fact people will forget, because even I forget after 24 years of doing this stuff. So just take it all on out. There we go. Okay, we can discard. Check out this belt. It's not supposed to look like that. Now, next thing we need to do is take that bolt out that's actually holding the tensioner onto the block. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the GoPro down through there so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Next thing is to tackle the bolt that holds this shock on, and that's why we have the tire off, because we're going to slide up under this and we're going to take that bolt off right there. Now essentially that's how you put the tensioner in and the belt. So next thing we need to do is just start this thing up and make sure those daggone birds flew away from my engine. Now here's going to be the real test. Starting it up, letting it run, and making sure the chirping went away. So far, so good. Let's give it a couple baby revs. think we fixed it. Well, that's going to be a wrap for this episode of Gas Diesel Garage. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, share, comment, buy some merch, share the video with your aunts, cousins, uncles, mothers, fathers, fourth cousin removed. Well, anyways, you guys get the point. See you next time. Peace.